Okay, let's be real. Do you ever look at your bank account at the end of the month and just wonder, where did all the money go? You meant to save, you really did, but somehow it just vanished. Well, if that sounds familiar, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're not talking about wishful thinking. We're going to build a real, practical savings system that actually works.
And this right here, this is the core idea. The secret to saving money isn't about finding some superhuman willpower or staying motivated 24/7. Come on, who can do that? The real key is building a simple system that does the hard work for you, especially on those days when you just don't feel like it.
So why do we even need a system? Well, because our money has this magical ability to just perform a disappearing act. And if you feel like your bank account is leaking money every single month, I want you to know it's not entirely your fault. We live in a world that is literally actively designed to make us spend. And here's the thing that trips most people up. Your savings aren't getting destroyed by one huge, disastrous purchase. The real enemy is way, way sneakier than that. It's the death by 1,000 cuts, you know? The small leaks are the real villains here. It's that limited time only offer that just happens to pop up on your feed. It's the buy now button that's just a little too easy to click. It's that perfect Instagram post that suddenly makes you feel like you need that new thing. Each one is just a tiny hole in your financial bucket, but believe me, they add up, and they will drain your account before you even know what happened.
All right, so how do we fight back? How do we plug those leaks and actually take control? We start with the first and most important pillar, building savings habits that are automatic, so they work for you, not against you.
This right here is probably the most powerful savings habit you can ever build. It's called pay yourself first. The idea is so simple. The second your salary hits your account, before you pay rent, before you buy groceries, before anything, you move a set amount of money straight into your savings. And the absolute key, the secret hack to making this work, you have to automate it. Set up that automatic transfer for every payday, and you'll literally be saving money without even thinking about it.
And here's why that automation piece is so critical. It takes your emotions completely out of the decision. Because if you have to manually transfer that money every month, you're giving yourself a chance to hesitate. You're opening the door for your brain to say, oh, but I've had a tough week, or I deserve a little treat. Automation just bypasses all that drama. The money's saved before your emotions even have a chance to spend. Now, another great habit to stack on top of that is the no-spend day. Just pick one day of the week, let's say every Wednesday, where you make a deal with yourself to spend zero money on non-essentials. It's like a little workout for your financial discipline muscle. It helps reset your spending brain without making you feel like you're depriving yourself all the time. Okay, on to our second pillar. Once you've got your savings running on autopilot, it's time to put on your detective hat and figure out where the heck the rest of your money is actually going. I'm serious. Your bank statement holds all the secrets. Open your banking app, like right now if you can, and just scroll through the last 30 days. I can almost guarantee you're going to find the biggest culprits fall into these three categories. All those food deliveries and dinners out, the sneaky subscriptions for apps and streaming services you forgot you even had, and of course those small online purchases that felt like nothing at the time, but add up like crazy. And listen, you don't need some fancy, complicated spreadsheet to figure this out. Just for 1 month, for 30 days, track your spending in only these three areas. As you can see, even tiny changes can have a huge impact. Cutting back on a few food deliveries, saying no to a couple of impulse buys, and canceling just one subscription you don't use anymore. That could easily save you thousands of rupees every single month. That's real money that could be going towards your actual goals.
This brings us to our third and final pillar, setting smart, realistic limits. This isn't about restriction. It's about creating just enough friction to stop that mindless, automatic spending right in its tracks.
You know, a traditional monthly budget often feels like a marathon. It's so long and abstract, and it's really easy to spend too much in week one and then just feel defeated for the rest of the month. A weekly spending limit, on the other hand, is like a series of short sprints. It's way more manageable, it feels immediate, and it's so much easier to see how you're doing and stay on track. Here's another super powerful tool for your toolbox, the 24-hour rule. The next time you see something you want to buy that isn't, urgent, try this little trick. Go ahead, add it to your online cart, and then just walk away. Close the app, shut the laptop, and just give it a full 24 hours. I promise you, you will be shocked at how many times you come back the next day and realize that what felt like an urgent need was really just a passing mood. And that's because so much of our spending is just driven by emotion, not logic. We're not really buying a thing, we're trying to buy a feeling, a little hit of excitement, or maybe a cure for a moment of boredom. The 24-hour rule is amazing because it gives your brain the time and space it needs to separate those temporary feelings from what you genuinely need. Okay, so we've covered the 3 pillars of a saving system that actually works: building habits, finding the leaks, and setting smart limits. Now, it's time to put it all into practice. So what do you say? Are you ready for a little challenge? Here it is, your 7-day challenge to kick things off. Each day, you're just going to take one small, super simple step. Day 1, you're going to set up that auto transfer for your savings. This is the foundation. Get it done first. Day 2, find just one subscription you're not using and cancel it. Easy. Day 3, the next time you feel that urge to buy something, test out the 24-hour rule. Day 4, set that weekly spending limit. Just pick a number that feels right for you to start with. Day 5, have your first no-spend day. You can do this. Day 6, cook one meal at home that you would have normally ordered in. You'll save some cash, and it'll probably be healthier. And finally, Day 7, start tracking your spending in just those 3 key categories. None of these things are hard, but when you put them all together, they create some serious momentum. Look, this isn't about punishing yourself or feeling deprived. It's about being intentional. It's about building a system that finally works for you, so you can actually hit those big financial goals you have. So, I'll just leave you with this question. What if this one week, these 7 simple days, could be the thing that changes your financial habits forever? The power to do it is right there in your hands. Now go make it happen.